tell God your plans and he laughs.
Right.
So I said, I'm going to not marry someone until I know them for 3 years so that they can't put on an act. They can't pretend to be someone they're not. And sure enough, I knew my husband exactly for 3 years. He was a friend. And long story short, we dated and 8 months later, he proposed. God surprised me. That took me by surprise. And it was beautiful.
Do I dare to say you have a love story like Jim and Pam?
You know what? I've never seen The Office. I'm sorry. I've seen it. I've never watched it, sat down and watched it. My husband's begged me to, and not begged, but he's like, we should watch that. And I was like, not right now. But now I wish I have. I would say me and my husband have a really unique story. We met at work, and he was such a nice, great guy.
Jim.
Okay. Good. Fill in the gaps because I don't. And he was so great. I actually tried to hook him up with my friend because I was engaged to the other guy. I tried to hook him up with my friend who ended up marrying my cousin. So good luck to her and him. But he was just a great guy. And he was so real with me.
So what's hysterical about this whole story is, like I said, when I had my cousin Katie on, we have a very large family, especially on my mom's side. And so one cousin actually was like, Ashley, I got a guy for you, which happens to be our Jim in this story. And so, once again, hysterical because she's trying to set him up with someone else. One cousin's trying to do matchmaking. And let's just say it all worked out.
It did. And it's funny, too, because it's like, that's the job. I got into insurance and I didn't want that job. That wasn't part of my plan. I didn't want to work insurance. I know nothing about insurance. But I went, and that's where I met my husband, which is pretty cool. But he wasn't at the time a love interest. He was just him. So it was neat to be friends with him, get to know him, develop a friendship, get to know this guy, and not knowing that years later I'd marry him.